What if Leica is on the verge of reshaping our understanding of what a compact camera can be? If the growing rumors are to be believed, the Leica Q4 isn't just another step in the brand's evolution, it could represent a major leap forward. This isn't simply about specs or iterative upgrades, it's about a camera that embodies Leica's decades-long legacy of craftsmanship and precision, all while potentially breaking the rules of what a fixed-lens compact full-frame shooter can offer. Since its debut, the Leica Q series has earned a special place in the world of photography. The original Leica Q, released in 2015, made waves by offering Leica's renowned image quality in a relatively compact and more accessible form factor. It delivered a fixed 28mm f/1.7 lens and a full-frame sensor in a minimalist body that street photographers and enthusiasts instantly fell in love with. 4 years later, the Leica Q2 took that formula and pushed it further with a major resolution boost to 47.3 megapixels and improved autofocus performance. It cemented the Q series as a serious tool for professionals who needed exceptional quality without the burden of an interchangeable lens system. In 2023, the Leica Q3 followed with a brand new processor, modern ergonomics, and a long-awaited tilting touchscreen, finally modernizing the Q lineup without compromising its classic aesthetic. Leica's strategy has always been slow, deliberate evolution rather than rapid, annual updates. While other manufacturers flood the market with small revisions, Leica's approach has built real anticipation with each new release. Now, with the Leica Q4 on the horizon, the big question is, what could possibly justify another 4-year wait? According to industry whispers and Leica's own steady trajectory of innovation, the Leica Q4 might represent more than just refinement, it could bring genuine transformation. Despite the Q series' brilliance, longtime users have pointed out its limitations. The Leica Q4 might finally be the camera that addresses these long-standing compromises, offering the most well-rounded and powerful Q model to date. At the heart of any camera lies the sensor, and rumors suggest the Leica Q4 could be powered by the same 60-megapixel full-frame BSI CMOS sensor found in the M11. However, rather than simply copying and pasting the M11's tech, Leica would likely fine-tune the sensor specifically for the Q platform, possibly enhancing its dynamic range and ISO performance to suit a compact camera body. This could lead to vastly improved results in challenging lighting conditions, an area where previous Q models occasionally struggled. Backing this sensor is expected to be the next-generation Maestro image processor. This upgraded engine would not only manage the large 50MP plus image files but also enhance burst shooting, power more advanced autofocus algorithms, and unlock better in-camera processing across stills and video. Speaking of autofocus, this may be the area where Leica finally closes the gap with its competition. Historically, the Q series has used contrast detection autofocus systems. While they've improved with each generation, they still trail behind the hybrid phase detection systems found in competitors' cameras, particularly in dynamic environments. For the Q4, insiders suggest Leica is ready to leap forward with a true hybrid autofocus system, combining contrast and phase detection for faster, more accurate subject tracking. This would be a game-changer, allowing the Q4 to handle fast-paced scenes, street photography, and even light sports with much greater confidence. And then there's stabilization. One of the most anticipated upgrades for the Leica Q4 is in-body image stabilization. While Leica's rangefinders and Q cameras have traditionally lacked this feature, the addition of 5-axis IBIS in the Q4 would open new doors for handheld shooting in low light and significantly improve video stability. It would address a major limitation that even loyal users have long noted. The fixed lens has always been a defining element of the Q series, specifically, the iconic Summilux 28mm f/1.7 ASPH. While Leica is unlikely to change this lens, it may introduce new optical coatings to improve microcontrast and reduce flare. These subtle refinements could elevate an already legendary lens to new heights. However, for photographers who prefer a longer focal length, there's still hope. Leica might consider either a companion model with a different fixed focal length or an entirely new variant. Video capabilities are also rumored to see a significant leap. The Leica Q4 may finally become a serious tool for hybrid shooters with support for 8K video at 24 fps and 4K at 60 fps. An enhanced Leica log profile would allow for more flexible post-production color grading, positioning the Q4 as a compelling option for filmmakers and content creators who desire Leica's signature look in a video workflow. The viewfinder, a crucial part of the shooting experience, could also receive a major upgrade. Leica is reportedly working on a 6 million OLED EVF with a faster refresh rate and reduced latency. This would make the Q4's EVF one of the best in any compact camera, possibly even rivaling some mirrorless flagship models. Following the Q3's addition of a tilting screen, the Q4 might go a step further with a fully articulating 3.5-inch touchscreen. This would be ideal for vlogging, creative composition angles, and self-portraits, something that modern users increasingly expect. Connectivity and storage are also expected to improve. The Leica Q4 could come equipped with Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.3, USB-C for fast data transfer and charging, and even an HDMI output. But the biggest surprise might be in internal storage. Borrowing from the M11, the Q4 could offer a built-in 1TB SSD along with dual SD card slots. This would give photographers massive backup flexibility and minimize reliance on external cards, a practical move for professionals on the go. Battery life, a weak point in many compact cameras, is also likely to get a boost. A new lithium-ion battery design may allow the Q4 to reach around 600 shots per charge, nearly double the Q3's performance. And with improved weather sealing, the Q4 may be ready to handle dust, rain, and other harsh conditions better than any previous Q model. Of course, none of these upgrades will come cheap. The Leica Q3 already retails for around $5,995. If the Q4 delivers on all these fronts, IBIS, hybrid AF, 8K video, better battery life, and a new EVF, we could be looking at a price tag between $6,500 and $7,500. Special editions or titanium versions could easily push that number well above $8,000. As for timing, Leica has typically followed a 4-year release cycle with the Q series. The original Q launched in 2015, the Q2 in 2019, and the Q3 in 2023. If that pattern continues, the Leica Q4 would most likely debut in 2027, with potential teasers appearing in late 2026. However, with competitors like Sony rumored to be working on an RX1R III, and Fujifilm pushing the high-end compact envelope, Leica may feel the pressure to speed up development. A 2025 launch still seems unlikely given Leica's careful approach, but 2026 might not be entirely out of the question. Ultimately, while many of these rumored features are exciting, the real intrigue lies in the unexpected. Leica has a history of introducing innovations that feel both futuristic and timeless. Could we see computational photography features that subtly enhance images without compromising the analog feel? Might Leica explore a variable aperture design that maintains optical excellence while offering more flexibility? Or perhaps a new way to interact with focus that redefines manual precision? The Leica Q4 represents more than just a technical upgrade, it's a statement about what photography can become when tradition and innovation meet. Whether it truly becomes the dream compact camera for professionals and enthusiasts alike remains to be seen. But if even half of these rumors come true, the Q4 could set a new standard in the luxury compact camera segment. So, what do you think? What features would make the Leica Q4 your ultimate camera? Would you upgrade from the Q3, or would this be your first step into the Leica ecosystem? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and consider supporting the channel.